it seems like more and more are potential teams that could be interested in Vooch coming off the board. For example, the Warriors, now we're hearing that the Warriors have interest in Al Horford. At Al Horford being a low usage but highly effective defender that, still can defend at a decent enough rate and hit the three sometimes when you need it. Is that Al Horford maybe where the Warriors are focusing now their money rather than a trade for Nikola Vučević. And even on the Kuminga front, reportedly there's a 3-team trade in the works that could end up him being on the Sacramento Kings, which could be crazy to see. But with them now looking at Al Horford, I still think there are still free agents out on the board that they can look at before they even get to a player, like Nikola Vučević, which like Day'Ron Sharpe still being out there. Mo Wagner could be a player that makes some sense, even though he's not really like some amazing defender for the Golden State Warriors as well. So that's some of the things that you're looking at when it comes down to that. And I would not be surprised at all if the Warriors do pivot into a different direction rather than make a trade with the Chicago Bulls. And we talked about it. Kuminga for Vooch doesn't work. There's almost no realm of possibility in which that works for the Chicago Bulls and for the Golden State Warriors. So, that's just where we stand at. It seems that Vooch is going to be a Bull yet again. And here's the thing that I'll say. For everybody that's acting like it's the end of the world if Nikola Vučević is still the Chicago Bulls starting center, it's not. Like, he's still 18-10, 18-11, and that offensive production is very hard to get to replicate. Now, I have said before that you're not necessarily looking to replicate the offensive Vooch. You're looking to bring in somebody who's a better defender, better help defender, better rim protector in that case. But when you look at out there are not really a lot of those guys that are left out there to get. Like, I know Bulls fans like to think in a vacuum you can just type a name and that's somebody you can go out and get. Like, the people are just like, what, boom, let's solve this. Let's go out and get Daniel Gafford. What do we have, right? That the Dallas Mavericks could want to where it's either not a lopsided trade and we're giving up assets or something like that, or it doesn't make any sense. So unfortunately, I mean, I say unfortunately, but just to be real, it's a high probability that Nikola Vučević is in a Bulls uniform next season. And, it is what it is when it comes down to that. But I think when you're looking at a center rotation of Vooch, Collins, and Jalen Smith, it's better than a lot of the other center rotations that we've had at times in Billy Donovan's tenure here with the Chicago Bulls. I'm not saying it's some all-star, one of the best center rotations in the East or anything like that, but I am saying that we have a solid center rotation. And, it is what it is. I do have mad questions, though, on what happened to the groundwork that AK said, that they said that AK laid on a Vooch trade at the trade deadline. Y'all remember that?